I'm doing about today. It is February the 9th, 2019. What I'm going to do today is start reading. I have on two shirts. I'm going to start reading this book. It's called Spiritual Earth, Mother Earth Spirituality, Native American Path to Healing. Someone just said us. A lot of times, the Negro pale skin, I'm not saying that's what it is, but the Negro pale skin, a Negro is a species of an animal mixed with human DNA. Or the Negro black African American, a species of an animal and mixed with human DNA. Or Spanish speaking, we'll start saying us, we paid. Because you know they have done experiments with everything. So these are Negroes who are not in a constitutional fold. They have quarantined them because in their nature it is to behave as an animal, a beast, to behave uncivilized. So because of these elements or this factor being on this landmass, you see the result of this energy, this spirit being on this landmass through statistics of health, because they send sharp pains because they have the science of telepathy. So their government released them in the population, these Negroes, to cause sharp pains, cause chaos, spread diseases, keep a cycle of harm flowing so the frequency is low, and also try to breed this filth and amalgamate this filth with divine beings, natural divine beings. And this is dealing with spirit. So sometimes you might hear that as I'm at Whole Foods doing Bathfield Bay, and usually it's one of the Negroes that is an experiment of an animal saying that. The United States is not considered civilized in physical health, which is connected to mental health anymore, according to other civilized, industrialized nations. The United States jurisdiction. We as Moorish Americans, we strive to maintain health physically and spiritually. That is promoted and encouraged in our nation, Islam. Our nationality is Moorish American. A Negro has no nationality or have not been naturalized according to constitutional law. It's an animal, a beast. Okay. Let's see. So I'm going to start off. It says it's by Ed MC GAA, Eagle Man. I'm not going to read the introduction. I want to go straight on camera. I'm going to go straight to part 1, water, the spiritual character of the Native American. Excuse me. I drank my last cup of coffee, hopefully for a while today. It says ceremonial beseechment led the Sioux safely westward. The buffalo calf woman appeared to them on the plain, and one of their own, Black Elk, had a foretelling vision. The tribe's value and virtues are a representative of most North American tribes. Their stewardship of earth was so exemplary that now, with the impending environmental disaster besieging our planet, we must consider their spiritual values as well. And it shows a picture. It says, Buffalo Calf Woman, the coming of the sacred pipe. The Sioux were taught and understood that all things are of the Great Spirit, trees, rivers, mountains, grass, four-legged animals, two-legged animals, and winged creatures, all came from the Great Spirit, called Wakan Taka, who is the Supreme Being. In modern times, traditional Sioux still practice their way. Holy men and holy women can be found on the reservations, and the ceremonies are still conducted. Some of these ceremonies are now taking place in the non-Indian world. Before the appearance of the buffalo calf woman, the Indian honored the Great Spirit. But among the Sioux, the coming of buffalo calf woman brought a most important instrument, the pipe, which is now used in all ceremonies. The sacred pipe came into being many, many years ago. Two men of a small band of the Sioux tribe, the Sans Arc, were hunting and saw something approaching in the distance. As the figure drew close, they observed a beautiful maiden dressed in white buckskin, carrying a bundle wrapped in buffalo hide. Behold me, for a sacred manner I'm walking. She sang this out and repeated the song as she walked slowly toward them. One of the men had evil thoughts about this maiden and moved toward her. The other hunter tried forcibly to restrain him, but the evil man pushed the good warrior away. A cloud descended on the evil one, and when it lifted, his body was a skeleton being devoured by worms. This symbolized that one who lives in ignorance and has evil in his heart may be destroyed by his own actions. The good hunter knelt in fear, trembling as the buckskin-clad woman approached. She spoke to him, telling him not to be afraid, but to return to his people and prepare them for her coming. This was done, and the beautiful maiden appeared in their midst, walking among them in a sunrise clockwise direction. She held forth her bundle and said, "This is a sacred gift and must always be treated in a holy way. And this bundle is a sacred pipe, which no impure man or woman should ever see. With this sacred pipe, you will send your voices to Wakan Taka, the Great Spirit, created of all, your father and grandfather. With this sacred pipe, you will walk upon the earth, which is your grandmother and mother. All your steps should be holy. The bowl of this pipe is red stone, which represents the earth. A buffalo calf is carved in the stone facing the center and symbolize the four-legged creatures who live as brothers among you. Its stem is wood and represents all growing things. 12 feathers hang from which the stem fits the bowl and are from the spotted eagle. This represents all the winged brothers who lived among you. All things, I'm going to have to stop. I'll be right back. Okay, Islam. And do a second video. 2 more videos. It is, once again, February 9th, 2020. I'm at Whole Foods in Annapolis, Maryland. Ron Arrington-Bey as your wife, way off the bay.